I'm looking for vengeance. My last time out trying to test my handicap tracker handicap, I blew up. It's now plus 1.2 somehow, but I need redemption, and I've come to a place I know well and the audience like as well. This is Northcliffe. Really got to make a score early here. Really tough final few holes, culminating in the most beautiful last hole or finishing hole I've ever seen, and it's a par 3 as well. Here we go. First hole over the beautiful ravine. It's just a 6-iron. I'm not good enough to hit over the trees. Balance not great. Strike and golf swing absolutely fine. Didn't use a tee. Let's get after it. Shoot a good score. Bit of a nerve-wracking start then. It's not often you hit a 6-iron off the first tee, that's for sure. And then I met some people I know, so shout out to you, Hitch and Danny. Always enjoy that. I've got 57 yards. There's an overhanging tree as a concern, which is a bit annoying, quite frankly, because I might have to just err on the side of left. That'll be a bit long. Get down. Well, that's going to be a rather fun putt. There's a big slope in that green, and I'm putting down it. Big test early after no warm-up. Well, there's no doubting the fact that I would have loved a tap-in, and this is far from it. I've clearly done some drainage work on this green, but shouldn't affect it too much. Greens look fantastic as always. That's got to go. Well, that did a lot better than I thought it would, but it's still not great. Line was probably quite good though. Oh, that's a nice boost. Would have been crying into my golf bag if I hadn't made that, but we've made a par to start and I'm fine with it. That was not the most confidence-inducing start, but it is a par to start, and that's the main thing. And this club has not been behaving recently, which is not great. It's usually a strength. And we do have a gettable par 5 here, if I can get this to work. The line is through the trees there in the V. That should be good. I pulled it a tiny bit, but it's a lot more open than obviously it appears here, or at least I hope it is. Even I thought that was a skosh left. I have missed the fairway, but I'm absolutely fine. The difficulty now is it's quite blustery. And I've got 142 from the rough. I've got my 125 club. That is all over it. Be the right number. That's a huge bounce. Okay, we're putting. It's almost exactly behind the flag, but a bit deep. But it is an eagle putt, and that is wonderful news. Okay, I watched this ball intently as it passed the hole to get a good idea of the break, and it's going to be left to right. It also appears to be downhill, but into the wind, so maybe it'll play flat. Just roll it up close would be great. Go. The line was absolutely superb. Pace yet again lacking. 2 or so feet for birdie is fine with me though. If I had 2-foot birdie putts all day, I think we'd be on to a winner, that's for sure. Brilliant. A lovely 2-putt. That gets me under par early doors, and I think I'm going to need it when some of the holes are back into the draft. But another one, downwind next. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these vlogs. I'm trying desperately to get my handicap down. The actual is 2.5 at the moment, but handicap tracker has me at plus 1.2, so we have a huge battle on our hands to make that feel realistic. What I would say is a huge amount of thanks have to go to the guys at YouTube Handicap Tracker. It is a great way to provide a bit of competition for people that play on YouTube. But it does take into account winter golf rounds, so if you're not from the UK, our golf season lasts generally from about late to end of April to about October, and then winter rules start to take effect with slightly shorter courses, preferred lies, things like that. So it doesn't count towards your actual world handicap, but it does for YouTube handicap. So that's why I'm so low on there and not necessarily in real life, because winter golf I find a bit easier. Anyway, what I'm hoping to find easy is this hole. It's about 300 yards all told. That's well struck. It's a tiny bit left. It's like wobbling through the air. Okay, I've seen several bounces, which mean it's going to be okay. We're not on the green as I'd hoped, but still a well-struck 3-wood, which isn't often the case for me. Right, 3-wood nearly got pin high. It's left me a devilish second, though. That's it. Yeah, that was pretty good. I've ended up on the line that I kind of wanted, but it's more like 15 feet as opposed to 5. Lucky for me, this is a putt for 2 under par, but just watch how much swing there is on this. This is crazy. Okay, maybe not quite as slopey as I thought. Good pace though. I've actually reached the hole for once, so just didn't get the line right on this occasion. All jokes aside, I'll take a 4 there. There's a lot of trouble on that hole in 300 yards, and I wasn't far from it at any stage. 1 under. Right, 3rd hole, a gorgeous par 3 through the trees. And the difficulty here is it's windy. I've said that already. But how much does it affect the ball when you're surrounded by the trees? I don't know. And it's straight off the right. I've bunted it. Wind's not really doing much. Wow, what a bounce. That bounced like mad forwards and left. Going to be another sweeping putt, but I really like that shot, to be honest with you. There appears to be a fair bit of bounce in these greens, so that'll have to be factored in along with the wind. So many calculations. Yeah, great read again, just very tentative. Should be enough to tidy up, but not my best effort by any stretch. Disappointing. Okay, a solid 3, never to be sniffed at. And we move to another par 5 straight into the teeth. So let's see how we get on with that. Yes, this is a bit of a brute, I would say. There are 3 par 5s on the front and none on the back. So really where the score needs to be made, but maybe not this one. 515 flat and it's uphill and into the wind. So it's probably 600 today. Gonna need a few lusty blows. That's a lovely start, albeit I wanted it half the height, but I will definitely take straight. That's a huge boost to the confidence, seeing the ball go straight with the driver. The fun's not over now though. 254 still, playing more like 274. So I've got the 3-wood. Wow, that's 2 sublime shots in a row. If the 3-wood's going where I aim it, then we're on to a winner. 2 super shots to leave me 43 yards, but I have made one mistake. The teal jumper, I am roasting. Well, that came out low. That could have a chance of going in, you know. Probably not how it should be done, but that is all that remains. I tell you what, I've done so well on that hole. Just one hand it in. That's delightful. 600 yard par 5 or so dispatched. And now we benefit from a downwind hole, so we could hit a very, very big tee ball if we get it right. I love golf. Okay, full of confidence now. 440 yard par 4, but wind at our back. I'm not joking when I say I could get this close with a good one. Oh, I've towed it. Uh-oh. What's over there? The next tee. Luckily there's no one there. Just scoffed down a sausage roll. That's going to make all the difference. And that tee shot was not great. I got 318 yards out of it. But the only bonus is I've got a line to the flag. It's just marred by trees. Kind of pulled that a bit left. It's short left. It's not too bad, honestly. Okay, this is my result. Not an easy chip at all. I've just got to sort of dump it into the upslope here. It's all downhill to the hole once it gets on the green. So it's all about judging the pace and the right to left, actually. That looks okay. That looks really okay. Sit now. Well, that's about as good as I could do, quite frankly, but it's still given me a little bit of meat to chew on. Yes, just trundle to more like 4 feet. Don't know what the Tour Pro make percentage here, but it's a lot higher than mine. Well, that was almost incredibly off-putting. Maybe that's what I need, danger of injury. Ball just hit the tree behind me, but I still made the putt. What an incredible 4. Well, I'm perspiring profusely. The golf's pretty warm as well. 2 under par constitutes a wonderful start for me. And this is the last of the par 5s. This is a difficult one because it just goes absolutely everywhere. Even if you hit a good drive in the fairway, it's not easy to go for it. So just inside the trees on the right and hit it straight. Go from there. The helicopter never fails. That was pretty much exactly where I was aiming, and I'm going to be blocked out massively. The tee shot was really good, but I'm not going to be able to get there, certainly not with a 6-iron. I'm just aiming to hit my 7-iron through this gap. Even that's a little dicey. I don't think I can get to the green with this, so I'll just focus on getting it over, I think. Well, I've just hit that into the sun. I have no clue, but it was a nice strike, so I'm praying it's fine. Okay, I did eventually find my ball. It's fine. I've got 40 yards. The plan is just to land this about 30, let it feed back to the hole. Should be at the back of the green. It's not the best lie, but I'll make it work. Hopefully the upslope killed it. Never mind. Well, it's hard to do much more from a lie like that, but I'm some way from the hole. Got to remember, it's still a birdie putt at the end of the day. I'd have liked to have been closer, but we can still make it. There is much debris to contemplate, to consider. Hopefully I can just avoid it all somehow. Kind of. Keep going. Keep turning. How is that missed? How is it not in? It's overhanging on the high side. Okay, it's not dropping. Good 5 in the end. Very close to a 4, albeit zigzagged my way around that hole a tiny bit. I'm still delighted with 2 under and a very challenging but nice par 3 upcoming. Not overly sure how that didn't drop. However, the putter is working swimmingly. And if you would like to have the opportunity to win my exact T-squared model putter in the silver finish, I urge you to click on the link to the video in the top right, if you haven't done already, with all the details on how to enter in that video. And now we have a very, very demanding par 3 into the wind. It's about 174 to a back flag. I just want to hit the green. No draw, struck beautifully, too high. It's going to be short, I'm almost certain of it. I couldn't see it land. Well, suspicions confirmed. I'm in the greenside bunker. I need to fly this onto the green just because I'm landing on a downslope otherwise and it just won't stop. But I've got enough room to put some check on this, and that's what we're going to try and do. Well, I actually landed it on the downslope, but it came out like a butterfly with sore feet. And it's done nicely. We've got a chance at par. Well, there's a nice peek of some exquisite vistas that you get here at Northcliffe. I always forget how good this course actually is. Both the quality and the views. We know we like a view on this channel. And I'm going to need to hole some putts like this, knowing what the back 9 is like here. Oh, that actually went left. I thought it was going to wiggle a tiny bit right, if anything. Not to worry, nothing wrong with the putt, just a tiny misread. Never mind. If ever there was going to be a bogey, it'd be on a hole playing best part of about 190 yards. So never mind, 1 under still. Right, this is a fun way to finish the 9. But don't let the short yardage fool you. It's a very tactical hole. Trouble lurks up the left. We'll just ignore that completely. You really need to just place your tee shot. So I've got my 4-iron. That was close to the hosel. Luckily avoided it. Just about ended up on the line I was aiming for, and should hopefully be fine there. It wasn't great. Like I said, not really much to miss with here for the second, but that's fine. I've got 100 playing 94, so it should just be a nice smooth 56. Needs a hop forward. I've been getting them all day. Got it. Stop. Well, that wasn't really what I intended to do at all, and it's running to the back edge of the green. But I'll take it. Green in reg. It's not an easy shot, that, at all. I was right, as it turns out, quite a long putt. And yet again, nothing close to straight. I don't know how you get close to that flag, frankly. Certainly didn't this time. Keep turning. Great for line again. Doing well with the reads in that regard. Just not quite got the pace. I thought that had plenty off the blade. Clearly not. All right. From that distance away, 2 putts is more than okay with me, that's for sure. I'll take a 4. And we make the turn at 1 under. I was hoping for that, to be fair. It's very good. Got to cling on for dear life. The last 5 out of 6 holes are brutal and wonderful. Deadly combo. Not exactly my favourite thing to say, walking onto a tee box. But all the trouble on this hole is left. You can't really miss right either because there's quite thick trees. Not going to do that. Just going to aim for the marker post, which is just on the edge of the trees up the left, and just fade one. That's a bit of a pull. I'm hoping it's short. Yeah, I think it is. Right, this is going to be good entertainment. There's a bunker just right of the green that I can't see from my ball. I'm going to have to draw it off that, round the trees. It is doable because the wind's helping that as well. It doesn't look like enough. It needs a bit of help from the ground. Well, I don't know what that hit. It went straight left. Maybe the lip of the bunker, actually. Weird strike. Hopefully an okay result, but I don't know. Well, this is going to be fun. I don't really understand how it's ended up here. At least I've got a shot. But it's going to be very entertaining. Everything slopes massively left to right here. So I'm going to try and kill some of the pace around this area and just let it manoeuvre itself down, because I can't land this on the green and get it anywhere near. So I'll have to get creative. My specialty, I think. We'll soon see. It's kind of what I meant to do. How good's that? Oh my God. That might be one of the best laid plans and executions ever. For me, I mean. I'm almost disappointed it's not gone in, but that was stupendous. I don't think anybody could have thought I'd have had a kick in par from that position. And yet, welcome to my golf game. Still 1 under, flying. Loving every second of it, and I hope you are as well. That was just stonking up and down. And yet another hole where you sort of think, it's only 300 front and downhill and slightly downwind. But it's just not that simple. You have to really hug the left side to give you any chance, because there's trees overhanging and a deep bunker short right. And everything on the green runs significantly away from you. So positioning is everything. That's why I've got the 4-iron. Oh, I really struggle to get comfortable over that. Keep drawing. I know you won't. The wind's working against me. I've actually hit that well. I've just drawn it a bit. It's going to be very difficult from there if I'm not scuppered by the trees, frankly. I was right in that there is an overhanging tree, but that's not going to affect me. I can't go upstairs because it's just not going to stop. The green is honestly like a roller coaster, like this whole fairway. So this ball is going to go for a low ride. I'm just going to chip it to the left and it should just camber left to right. And away we go. Never mind, that really snagged. I think if the grass wasn't so long, that would have been unbelievable. But it's easy to say that now. I feel a bit hard done to be honest, but the grass is just so long here. Thought I'd hit it hard enough, I didn't. Got a very treacherous chip now, just really got to get it going, if anything. With a gentle bit of right to left on it. Keep going. Well, not a fun putt, but judged pretty well, actually. Nervy one it is for par then. Really hoping I'd have something like this for birdie, but that's golf. Wow, I didn't see that much left to right. I feel rather aggrieved to make bogey there. I haven't done a great deal wrong. Again, that sounds like golf in a nutshell, but brush it off. Plenty of chances left, or plenty of holes left anyway. Back to level. That hurts, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, but what can you do? These things happen. How do you respond? I'm not going to lie, there was a time where I couldn't even see the flag. I thought someone was messing with me. I've got it now. It's 120 into the draft, so I've got my 130 club. I can't really go long, but I think this is enough, to be honest. That's a bit of a pull. Oh no. I think I've just got away with it, having missed the bunker, but I've missed the green also. Right guys, the good news is I have a fantastic lie. That's going to make this a little easier, I think. I'm just going to open up the blade on my 56. I'm going to chop underneath this, try and land it softly on the front edge of the green and just stun it close if I can. That was pretty good. Couldn't do much more. It's a bit difficult to judge how it's going to come out. Go through the routine, get it all figured out. That definitely looks like it's above me, so it is going to move right to left. Pretty flat otherwise. Good putt. Not the paciest by any stretch. Here we go then. Stroke index 1, and for good reason, it's long. 420 uphill and into the wind, so it's not a million miles off playing like a par 5. Yes, good drive we've got. A little up the right, just hold your line. Okay, we can use the contours to our advantage to get that on in 2. Good drive, good angle here. I'm in the rough, luckily it's all cut with me, so it should help me get a flyer. It's 196 flag, I've got my 6 iron for that reason. It should bounce up. Anything on the green, fantastic result. Oh, it's right. Like a really thick patch of grass just behind my ball that I kept catching on. Some might say I'm making hard work of this, but to be fair, it's just a difficult hole. We've got a good chance from here. We're chipping back up the green. Just have to land it on. You're not going to see the result, but I will certainly describe it to you, especially when it's a good one. That can't be too far off. It's not. Sumptuous views to go with a sumptuous chip. I really need to hole this and everything else that comes in my way. At level par at this stage is great, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to be clinging on for dear life to the end, I feel like. Beautiful. Red line tracked straight in the middle. That is a fantastic par. Right, refocus. Next hole. I don't play it well normally, but this time we will. Now, I'm well aware that's not really the thought process I want to evoke when standing on a tee box. But being a YouTube channel, I want to be honest with you as the audience. So really, I don't have a lot of confidence playing this hole normally. But now, I'm going to focus up. The trees through the fairway down there are 285 playing down to 265. So I can't reach with a 4-iron. It's a narrow shoot to go down. But if I can't hit that with a 4-iron, then I shouldn't be a plus handicap golfer. A little push draw, not exactly how I drew it up, but that is perfect now. I haven't clubbed any lumber. I've only got 108 flag downwind, but that tree is a big concern. Plus from the rough, I can't spin it enough. It's just going to take off downwind. So I've got my 52, probably trying to land this about 60, just left of it. Should drift round to the left. I would take 10 feet left of it as a fantastic shot, to be honest, because it's in the lap of the gods when this gets going. Well, set it off online. Let's just see whether I got the distance right. It's just coming onto the green and no, and a fox. Hey. Hello, mate. Hi. I haven't got anything to give you. Oh, you're having a wee wee. That is so cool. Well, that's made my day. Bye. I will name you Jeffrey. Shots like that are partly why I find golf in summer so much harder. When the ground starts to get firm like it is doing, you just have to play shots like that. In winter, I could have just sailed it over the tree, landed it somewhere near the flag, and I'd have been absolutely perfect. But this is so much harder. It's almost a bit of a lottery. Well, I love that off the blade. It's a little racy. Great for line though. Overall, pretty pleased. I know that this putt coming back is going to be right to left, so that's a bonus. Excellent news. Right, last of the easy-ish holes. It's semi-drivable, albeit slightly into wind, so I'm going to have to get hold of this. But you best believe we're having a go. We have to have a dip over the trees. Well, that'll work. That's my best of the day. Just when I needed it most. So we've ended up in the greenside bunker. I'm okay with this. I think with it running away from me and downwind, all I've got to do is land this on the green and it'll probably get to the hole. Don't see a lot of break. Oh, that wasn't very sandy. Check. Go in. Oh, that would have been some way to get to -2. That was carrying some speed. Speed, having said that. So still work to do for birdie. All in all, pretty good. Well, that came out rather hot and heavy. Caught some lip on the way past, and this is what remains. I say that, and I got that totally wrong. Looked for all money like it was going to be quite a bit of left to right, and it didn't move at all. Tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Slight disappointment. Would have liked a little cushion. Right, guys and gals, there is no two ways about it. This is a big drive. OB up the left. Trouble right as well. 454 yards into wind. Bit low off the face, but it's worked out perfectly. This is the first time in some time I've found this fairway. Come on! Right, friends, I've still got 196 into the wind. I don't want to go long, so I can't really hit 4-iron, so a low stinging 5 somewhere on the green would be a delicious result. Bit right. Short and right. As it happens, a good miss from not such a great shot. I was looking for low draw and got high fade. Oh, what sort of bounce was that? To be fair, I wanted to land that a little further up the green than I did. I haven't really holed anything all day, so now would be the time. Too aggressive. It is a hard hole, I must admit. Feels like a par 5 most of the time. And that's what that would have been, except it's a bogey 5, I'm afraid. Takes me to 1 over with 2 to go. Luckily, this next hole is downhill and downwind, so that might help. Well, to deal with the 17th, I've gone for the 3-wood. Simply because there's a chance I can reach the trees through the fairway if I hit a good one with the driver. And this will only go right to left, which is what I need on this hole. And if we hit a great tee shot, a great second and a great putt, we could make birdie. If only it was that simple. Oh, that's a little left. That has clobbered the trees and come back into the fairway. Not the start we needed, it's the start we've got though. Not sure whether I deserve any luck, but I certainly got it. It's 206 to the flag, playing down to like 196. Believe it or not, I've got 8 iron. I'm trying to land this about 170. Oh, that's heinous. Trying to hit a draw, I've just flat pushed it out to the right. Not good, not good at all. Getting a bit tired. Okay, I'm going all feel on this one. I've still got nearly 50 yards. Shows you how bad the 8 iron was. But that's golf. I don't think I can even land this on, you know. It's going to just run for days, especially out of this rough. Wow, that came out hot. Well, it still landed on the fringe. That needs to simmer. I mean, it's actually very, very good. It's ended up perfectly behind the hole. I thought that was a lot faster. But it's done quite well. We've got a chance. Still on. Not overly sure what's still on, to be honest. I need to hole this and make a hole-in-one down 18, which I would absolutely love, of course, to break par. To the matter at hand, got a right to left putt to save my par on 17 first of all. Splendid. That was a nicely paced putt as well. Probably would have been down there, but you can't think about that. Always got to think about holing it. Well, here we go then. This is nothing short of unbelievable, this golf hole. I absolutely love it, but it is equally treacherous. It's only 144, it's playing to the flag. Scared of being short with the 9 iron, so I'm going at it with an 8. It has to be a 2. Alternatively a 1, of course. Cut. Bounce right. Do something good for me. It's bounced right. What a result. We're putting. You could honestly make a 12 here. Walk away a happy man, but that's what this hole can do to you. So to be on the putting surface is delightful. Well, this is what it comes down to then. Something along the lines of 15 feet to get me to level. And what a splendid finish that would be. Thank you to everyone for watching, and if you are new, do not forget to like and subscribe so you get to see more of my chaotic golf and the quest for scratch. No, it's straightened at the end. How dare you? I was in love with that for a long time. Never mind. +1, a good battle in the end. Course wins, as it normally does. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you next week. Goodbye.